Driving over here today, I noticed a lot of people are taking the emblems off their Teslas. Personally, I drive a Mercedes because I would rather have my car engineered by real Nazis. They say people my age can't multitask. This is not true, and I'll tell you why. Every time I sneeze, I also pee. I'm not going to tell you exactly how old I am, but just to give you a ballpark, I have not understood a single song lyric since 1998. And my 30s were so long ago that Jamie Lee Curtis was still considered hot. It's true, look it up.
Yeah.
All right. Says you. Okay. You know, I think your dreams change as you get older. When I was younger, all I wanted was to win an Oscar. Now all I want is to make it into the in memoriam section after I die. You know, where all the celebrities look up at the screen and see your name and your face, and they say to themselves, wow, who the fuck is that? But I'll tell you who doesn't care how old you are. That's your dog, right? They just love you. Yeah, that's your dog. But I don't like when I'm walking my dog and somebody else is walking theirs and they come right at me. They always say the same thing. Don't worry, mine is friendly. Okay, I don't really give a shit what yours is. Mine happens to be on the spectrum. And I know that because he does not make eye contact and he fucking loves anime. So I lost my mom last year. Yeah, I didn't really lose her. I know exactly where she is. She's buried in Long Island with the rest of the dead Jews. But I did find that I was becoming like her in these strange ways. So suddenly, if anyone drops something within 50 yards of me, I will just scream out, oopsie! I cannot take a sip of a cold carbonated beverage without following it with this sound. And I say the word hubby way too much for a gay woman. So I'm single, and I have tried the apps. Unfortunately, there is something about me that makes me pretty much undateable in Los Angeles, and I don't really like to talk about it. I have a lot of shame around it, but I'm going to tell you guys, I don't hike. I know. But listen, I walk. Like, that should count for something. I don't know why elevation has to be brought into it. People say, oh, I have to get my heart rate up. There are so many more efficient ways to do that. Have someone jump out from behind a door at you. I will call you and tell you I kidnapped your kids. That'll get it up there. I did have one date from a dating app, and a very nice woman, but I just wasn't feeling it. When we left, she said to me, thank you for coming out and seeing me. I know that I'm not your type. I hadn't said anything about a type, so I was confused. I said, well, what do you mean? And she said, well, I still have my dick. Well, I was very flustered because I didn't know that, and I really didn't want her to think that that's why I didn't want the second date. It was just that there was nothing there. Well, there was something there. But just to make sure that I didn't hurt her feelings, I did give her a quick blowjob. So, I know a lot of lesbians don't sleep with men, When I was younger, that was not my story. Even once I knew I was gay, I would occasionally sleep with men, and I'll tell you why. There were a few reasons. One is I drank way too much. I also found men are much easier to pick up than women. And especially back then, it was harder to tell who the lesbians were because you couldn't just ask people. Someone with my haircut and a flannel shirt might be a lesbian, might be a straight woman from Washington State. And the last reason is, I'll give you an analogy. Did you ever go into your fridge, take out the milk, take a big swig, and you know right away it's turned, it's bad, and you don't like it, but you have to take another sip? Sleeping with men for me. You've been great. Thank you very much.